fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. Welcome to Advanced Ardent Speaker 200. What is the date? The number? 200 and anyone knows? Meeting?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Check your detail.
I have the answer. Sometimes it's a problem. Okay, the meeting is 271. 271, the lucky number for today. My name is Janet, and I am the SAA for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, there are 3 ground rules that we need to follow during the meeting. First, please stay muted unless it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you turn on the camera for wonderful audience interaction if you are convenient. Third, the meeting will be recorded, and if you are not comfortable to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera. Please stay in the meeting to enjoy and to learn as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome President, Distinguished Toastmaster Lai to the virtual stage.
Thank you to our Sergeant at Arms, Janet. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our club meeting today. And I believe some of us maybe watch the football, catching up at 3 a.m., some maybe not. I know I sleep through it because I barely watch any football after a long time. So I just waited the result. When I woke up, they went overtime. So I sleep back again, so the final result. That's what we call, I believe, and the joke throughout the social media is many will be taking an MC leave because due to watching football, couldn't sleep. Now, fellow Toastmaster, we can start our club meeting today. First, I would like to invite our Grand audience, Swisin, to introduce the word of the day. Swisin?
Wow. Hello. Thank you so much, our President Lai, and also Toastmaster of the day. This was a little bit like I was confused. Oh, is he giving the president opening speech or inviting me as a TOD? But it's okay. Sometimes, we can we can happen like this. All right. So today I'm your grammarian, and my responsibility is to introduce you with word of the day. Anyone, are you aware of what is our WOD today?
Peering.
Yes, correct. Thank you. So our word of the day is peering. So it refers to looking closely and squinting to see something clearly. It is a verb, and also it can be a noun, so you can use it in your speeches. And I want to give you one example. She was peering through the foggy window to see if the taxi had arrived. So please use word of the day, peering, looking closely or clearly. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Swisin. Next, I would like to invite our timer, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. Is it?
Hello. Yes, I'm your timer. You will see 2 devices. One, I have already pinned my hand there, raise hand button. So do watch for the timing so that we will be within time. Excited to double up and have fun speaking within time. Back to you, our Toastmaster of the day, President Lai.
Thank you. And we'd like to welcome our guest, David Tan. And we will start our club meet for the prepared speech. And for today's speech, our speaker is Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. And she'll be evaluated by Helena and Sean. Pat, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's welcome Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap with her speech titled The Power of Smart Speak. The Power of Smart Speak, Patricia Yap.
The power of smart speak. I'm sure all of you have question marks in your mind right now. Give a raise of hand if you have no idea what smart speak is all about. Yes, I'm happy to see at least 2-3 hands. Let me share with you the definition of smart speak. Simply is to speak smartly with a very short period of time without any preparation. Yes, you heard it right. Smart speak is a new term that I figured for impromptu speeches. Impromptu speeches a lot of times always gives us a lot of butterflies. If you peer at your thoughts and your emotions closely, what do you see? Impromptu speeches or smart speak speeches. Oh, if you peer closely, all you see probably is the big F word, the 4-letter big F word. What is that? Would you like to type it in the chat box? Aha! I see all of you are a little confused right now. Let me share with you the 4-letter. Oh, good for you, man, Duncan. Big round of applause to Duncan. Yes, fear is always stopping us. Because of that, I decided there has to be a method to manage, to capture, and even to get rid of fear. This is why I've discovered the magic of framework. What exactly is framework? You will think closely. Framework is actually like a roadmap to let you know how to go from E to B. For instance, when we are playing football or any games, do you think there is a framework to see how you can score a goal? Let me ask our president, Lai, what kind of a ball game you have played before?
Basketball, football, rugby.
Yes. Is there a way to score goal? Is there
Yeah.
a method? Yes.
Yes.
That is framework. So like football or any games in the world, public speaking, especially smart speak, also has a framework that I want to share with all of you. This framework, there are not just 1, 2, but there are thousands of framework out there. So many, maybe some you have not heard before, but I'm sure there is one everybody is very familiar. That's called the OREA, OREA framework. Opinion, give us a reason why you think football is one of the games that you just shouldn't watch because it's too violent. Give us an example. In the past, you know what happened? So many people, when they were watching football, they got so emotional that they got into accident. Oh no! Because of that, my opinion, everybody, if you want to be healthy and fit, do not watch football. You can watch it from the TV though. Just don't go into the stadium. Aha! This is a perfect use of the framework. Let's invest our time to think about other frameworks that you are not familiar. Hey, by the way, I like football. Why? Because it's only played once every 4 years. And that's why we have decided, why not do a theme on football? Perhaps there are some lessons we can pick on it, especially when Messi did not win. What is the power of Messi? Actually, I came up with a framework, MESSI. Can you believe it? Doing your impromptu speech with Messi as the framework. Now, I pause you for a while and want to ask, who wants to learn about this framework? Anybody? If not, then I will just conclude my speech. Good. At least I see some hands. Now, our very, very esteemed evaluators, especially Shan and Helena, I'm going to share the framework that's called MESSI. MESSI. To do your impromptu speech, the first thing you need to do, M, we need to master the framework. M for master the framework. Are you with me? What I mean is, pick one framework that you think you are so good at it. Then you use that framework to do your speech. The second one, E. Evaluate the situation. E for evaluation. When you're doing table topics, you also need to evaluate the situation. Is my situation, what is the time of my situation right now? Is it 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes, right? Then you decide on the framework. Because some of the framework, you can use it within 30 seconds. If you want to know more, please stay tuned. The next, of course, is S. S stands for what? I tell you, no matter how fearful you are, like Duncan has mentioned, you have to stay calm. Aha. S is for stay calm. I'd like to have all of you to take a breath in and breathe out and stay calm later on when you do Suisin's session on table topics. She's going to challenge all of you for sure. What about the next S? The next S. Smart speak is so short, you'll probably speak for 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes. So very important, simplify your message. Keep it simple. The next S, of course, simplify the message. Remember, you don't have so much time, just simplify it. You will be fine. What is the I then? The last I. The last I, your message, hopefully will inspire action. You see, Messi did not win this time. In fact, he lost. Can you believe it? Getting a silver is a failure, just like yours truly. But hey, you know what? He lost. Then we want to see what is next. Do you think he can embrace failure and inspire new actions to all of us? I really think, of course he can. The first hurdle he has to cross, when he was so short, people were looking down on him. He never bothered. He kept on pursuing his dreams. With this, I hope today you are able to think of different ways to master your smart speak, impromptu speaking skill, so that you can keep your message, evaluate the situation, keep it short and simple, always feel great and inspire action. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Lai.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, for your Smart Speak framework. Yes, indeed, there are times that we must thought of other ways to prepare for a speech, think of different situations to overcome it. From table topics, using a different kind of framework through what called Messi set up by you. And of course, we have learned through it. And let's go through the evaluation. Now, first will be the evaluation of content. It's by distinguished Toastmaster Helena. We'd like to invite her to the stage. Helena, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Lai. Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia, what an interesting speech you have today. It's about the power of smart speak. And then what I really like about your speech is first, how the title itself able to actually generate curiosity in the audience, because you're talking about the power of smart speak. So it kind of make me wonder, what is actually a smart speak? And then when you go on into your speech and then you explain about this, how this is a framework and all that, so I get that. So, but then I really like it because how it is able to actually generate curiosity to the audience. And second thing I like about your speech is, in some part of your speech, you have some details on what Toastmasters really fear the most is actually the impromptu speech. Still, there are, though we have very experienced speakers and all that, but still impromptu speech, table topics is really something that is, I would say that you need to have a certain skills for you to be able to overcome it. And then you mentioned that in details on why we should be able to power up on this impromptu speech. And you go on details of that. And then the other thing I like about your speech is because how you are able to actually relate your speech to the theme today we have, which is the power of Messi, and how you integrate that into your speech by having that Messi framework. And then how the speech today is about the current issue that we have now about the World Cup. And I really like the theme today, power of Messi, no matter whether Messi wins or not. But yeah, I think he is someone that we really have to take notice and mention in our meeting today. if there is one recommendation I would suggest to you, because overall it was a very good speech in terms of the content and all that, but then I feel that the speech title, The Power of Smart Speak, because initially I was interested to know what is smart speak is, and then you go on mentioning about Oreo framework, and then you go on mentioning Messi framework, so I get kind of confused whether what is smart speak. Is it a framework? Is it something, a device? Is something that we can use in our daily life? So that message was not really properly conveyed in your speech. Maybe you can mention it clearly in your speech. I would say that will make your speech much better. So that's it from me. Over to you, distinguished Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Helena, for your evaluation for distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. Now I'd like to invite Sean for the delivery evaluation for distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. Sean, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you, Lai. And Patricia, you have give us a true power of smart talk. It's so wonderful. And I know your language, your body language, any show in the state are natural and purposeful. So for me, I want to give you some different perspective. For example, you say framework. So I use framework to evaluate your speech. First, posture. Your posture is very wonderful, just in the center of the stage in the frame. So you do a good job. And the gesture, you use your hand, but first you use right hand and left hand to show everything. But later, before the end of the meeting, you use right hand and the left hand together to show. Why don't you use the two hands to show to deliver your speech? I don't understand. Okay. Second, for the movement, that is impossible in the room. We cannot move, so that is not in the purpose. Okay, facial expression. I find that your facial expression is so vivid, so everyone can look at your speech, also can engage with your speech. So wonderful. And eyes contact. Your eyes contact is a little bit up. You need to down watch the screen for everyone. That is some of little, I think that is some of little you need to change. Finally, I want to say that first is your body language. I think you can use two hands together at the beginning. Second, you can focus on your eyes contact for the screen to make sure everyone understand more and cannot do anything, just watch you. That is my suggestion. Thank you. Back to the line.
Thank you, Sean, for your evaluation for Patricia. I believe Patricia have got a lot of evaluation from both of you, and I believe that's a good evaluation from both of you. Just to take note, is Pat is a bit over time from her speech, 7 minutes 35 seconds. So this may be a little over explanation through the details of something to bring on. And thank you for that. Now we move on to the table topic session, and this session will be led by Sri Sin. I will invite Sri Sin to the stage now as our table topic master. Sri Sin, the virtual stage is yours.
Thank you so much, our Toastmaster of the Day and also President Lai. And I believe everyone enjoyed Pat's speech with a lot of insights. And of course, the framework, Messi, I really love it. And I believe you all will keep this message in your table topic speeches. Let's go. Anyone I would like to invite, if you want to speak, just grab the chance. And the word of the day is peering. So anyone want to take the chance? Then I'll have a go. Yes, Duncan, I see. All right, so then Duncan, who is your favorite player, by the way? You are muted.
Can go first.
Thank you for pointing that out. Who is my favorite player? Well, I have to go back to my childhood for this one. My favorite player was Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore, he was tall, good-looking, blonde guy, and he was the captain of West Ham United Football Club. Now, West Ham United Football Club, they were just.
That is not the question yet. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah. All right. Oh, I don't know that player, but anyone,
No,
do you
it's a
know
long
that
time ago.
player? Oh, okay. Oh, Helena knows it. All right. So the question for Duncan is, who is your football hero and why? Who is your football hero and why? Word of the day pairing and 1 to 2 minutes.
All right, I'll go back and I will peer back into my memory again. My favorite football hero is Bobby Moore, Sir Bobby Moore. He got knighted. Bobby Moore, he was the captain of West Ham United Football Club. Now, West Ham United Football Club was just down the road from where my dad was born. So I had a kind of connection, even though it was quite a long way from my house. And I've never been to any of their games, in fact, I have to admit. But he was the epitome of the great football player, almost like he was like Roy of the Rovers. I don't know if any of you have read any of the old English children's comedy magazines, whatever, but Roy of the Rovers, he was everybody's hero. He was a comic book hero. He was the captain of a football team, something or other, Rovers, I don't remember now, but he used to do everything right. He was never selfish. He would give the ball to somebody else if he thought that the other person would score a goal. He was a wonderful player, and he held the team together. If there was a dispute, somebody was arguing on the other side of the field. You should have given the ball to me. I should have given the ball to me. He'd come in, he'd step in, and he'd make sure everything was sorted out. And Bobby Moore was just that sort of a person. So I had a link through when my father was born, West Ham United, but also I just really liked to watch the guy play. And I thought he was a wonderful role model for me, role model for all my schoolmates. And he was also part of the England team that beat Germany back in 1966. So he had that bit of an aura about him. Great player, very generous, and he was also very good on television. He was always very, very quiet. He never boasted about things. He was never selfish. Great player. So that's one of the reasons why I really liked him. Great model, Bobby Moore. And may he rest in peace, because he died quite some time ago. Anyway, back to you. Thank you very much. Back to you, Shwesen.
Wow, thank you so much, everyone. That is very important. As a leader, as a great player, we can never be selfish. We have to work with the team, since it is the teamwork. Great highlight. Never be selfish in a team. Thank you so much. Now let's go to the second speaker. I saw that. Yeah, Helena, DTM Helena. Yes. All right. So for you, the question is, if you could give one message to every World Cup player, what would it be? If you could give one message to every World Cup player, what would it be?
Okay. Thank you, Switches. If I could actually deliver a message to the World Cup player, what would it be? I don't think I'd be able to do that. But anyway, if we go into the football, we are talking about football, right? Especially now, we are talking about the FIFA World Cup finals 2026, which happens like once in 4 years. So the next one will be 2030. I would say that football is all about determination. It's about hard work. But still, one thing is actually we really need to believe in, which is luck. I believe in that. And throughout I can say that you need to work hard for it. Yes, you need to have very strong determination in order to go into the World Cup. Even Malaysia has not been able to put, we were not able to achieve being put into that World Cup finals since Malaysia is being formed since so many years ago, and even though so many countries have actually gone into World Cups. But at the end of the day, at the end of the game is, yes, put your strong determination, because World Cup is actually beyond the score lines. It actually needs to you other than just strong body, strong determination. Just believe that luck is also part of it, and just take it as it is. I mean, yes, you could enjoy it, but then just remember that we have another 4 years to go for another World Cup game. So just be strong and enjoy it. That's it.
Wow, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. So strong determination is very important, and every player, even we, we all human beings should have that in our life. And if we have strong determination, of course, it will help us a lot in getting the better result. Thank you so much. Now let's go to the third speaker. Anyone? May I invite anyone who is not taking any role today? Maybe Toastmaster Janet? Yeah.
Hi, Janet here.
All right, Janet. Your question is, what lessons can we learn from the FIFA World Cup? What lessons can we learn from the FIFA World Cup?
For me, as a fan of footballer, not so fan, I would think that the lessons that I can learn from the football is actually teamwork. First of all, if you have a team, you need to understand your team members. Firstly, how the team members behave, the character and the personality, so that we can learn from each other. How can we communicate? Even through football, we need to know what signal and message to be sent to the player in the team. Second, another lesson that I could pick up from football, although I just watch how they play, is also the connection between team members. How does each one connect to each other? Some may prefer to work this way, some may prefer going the another way. For example, if I am a footballer in the team, I would then know what I can do. Maybe I am good as the goalkeeper, taking care of the goalkeeper stand. Well, others could be the one who is the dribbler, want to shoot the goal into the goalkeeper area. I have to defend. So this is where we know each other, where our strength, and place the players accordingly in the team. And thirdly, if there is any setback or weakness, we complement each other with our strengths so that this will be enforced in the playing because of the synergy that we have in the team players. We can cover each other. For example, if the player is a dribbler and I am the one who is defender of the goalkeeper area, I would then play my part to block any balls coming into my goalkeeper stand, while the dribbler may be attacked or being attacked by other players from the opponent to dribble the ball to pass to another player. So the 3 lessons that I learned is, first is the teamwork, second is the connection and complement each other with strength and weakness, and third is that we have to be able to cover up with our weakness versus the strength. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much for this wonderful message, and agree that teamwork is very important. All right, fantastic. So now let me invite Patsy. I think she can speak now.
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can hear you clearly. All right, the question for you is, what makes an unforgettable football moment? What makes an unforgettable football moment?
Toastmaster session and all the fellow members. I am wearing the sunglasses. Actually, that made me completely blank. I have no idea about the soccer, the hockey, the football, whatsoever. But I really admire many of you actually can cope with it today. It's like an impromptu question about the sports. But let me tell you, no matter what kind of sport that is, that all takes the resilience. And just like another member, Karina was saying, it takes a little bit luck. Not to mention, Jenna just mentioned, there are even more logics to define why it's winning and the essence of success. Wow, that's great. But since I'm blind at the moment, as a matter of fact, I am in the hospital. Not for me. I'm just doing some regular checkup for my mother. The greatest football player. My heart is my mother. She threw all kinds of different balls onto me. Just came back from Canada, and I haven't been even sleeping well for a few days. Well, I can't see the timer, but make that short. Well, my mom knew that I am coming, and she was excited. And she threw some football, not sleeping at night. So during the day, now it's almost 1 or 1:05. She is extremely active and energetic. Well, what can I say more? I'm so happy just to share my insights. Back to you, Toastmaster Shin.
That is terrific. I really like how she just twisted. The greatest player is her mom. I agree with that. My mom also like the greatest player in my life, in our family. Because of her, we all lived life very well. Thank you so much for sharing. That is a great twist. Love it. All right, now let me go to the next speaker. Let me invite Alicia.
Oh, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah. Alicia, your topic is, what does the World Cup reveal about human nature? What does the World Cup reveal about human nature? Word of the day, peering. 1 to 2 minutes.
Thank you very much, Faistin. I think when we look at the World Cup, we get to see humans coming together from all around the world and being able to be festive. Now, we get to see really bad behaviour from some countries, aka Australia. There's always the Aussie loudness and over-the-topness, but hey, we don't care. We sang the Donald Trump song. Big thumbs up to the Australians singing the Donald Trump song. I can't even remember what it was, but one of the guys that I do Toastmasters with here in Australia came back singing this chant, and I'm like, oh my gosh, if you want to be a bogan, which is a redneck or a feral on the world stage, please do that. But it also sees harmony and unification. I look at it as, like the Olympic Games. Every 4 years, there's this feel-good story. There's something feel-good about it. It's like the Commonwealth Games, which some of us get to see every 4 years as well. It brings humans together, and we get to see the positive side. Now, I really don't care about the players. I did go and see soccer earlier in the year at the Asian Federation Cup for the women, and I have to say it was one of the best things I went and saw, because I'd never been to a soccer game in my whole entire life, a professional game, but I bloody loved it because it was fun. There was no hooligans. It was great seeing people sitting there going, Korea, Korea, and they were drunk. I was at the North Korean and Bangladesh game, and these two Korean guys, North Korean guys were up the front going, Korea, 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 and they were so drunk. It was brilliant. I actually spent half the time watching them rather than the game, because it was more fun watching the people in the stadium than it was actually watching the game, though the game was happening and it was fun because it was all happening. So for me, I really actually, yeah, Duncan, I actually prefer women's football to the men's football because they're more competitive. They think a little bit more analytically and they're able to strategize on the game. Now, there's nothing against men's game, but the women are a little bit more intelligent when it comes to ball games. I know I call sport, as we all know, I call netball. So for me, I would have to say it's about unity, unification, but bringing humanity together over the space of 4 to 6 weeks. Whether they a bunch of drunk Aussies making up stupid rants and chants about Donald Trump, I don't care. But it's such a fun time for the last 6 weeks, and I've enjoyed watching some of the games. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, I agree with you, the unity, yes. All right, thank you. And can we call one more or we can finish now? Oh, one more.
Go ahead.
All right,
Go
who
ahead.
wants to speak? One more? I think
Maybe
maybe
not.
Nelson, John.
Sure can.
All right, hello, Nelson. Nice, pleased to meet you. Yes. All right, so for you, the topic is, how does football promote peace and friendship? How does football promote peace and friendship? What of the day peering?
Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you agree that football is the where we find friendship and peaceful? Maybe some of you guys, when you were little kids, I think everybody play a ball after your school with your friends, then we play together. So we form a team, then we form a football club, and we can do a match. But I want to say that when you come to football, it's where our friendship and peace is come. Because when you already become a top footballer, you can make a connection with a top footballer, like a senior footballer and expert as well, so that they can give the feedback. How do you play? How can you improve in the next match? So to sum up this speech, that I like to say that football is the place that you come for, not just a normal sport, but for friends and peaceful. That's all for me. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Yes. I see that these days, like most of the friends, like they haven't been in touch for so long. But because of the World Cup, they are making a phone call, they are chit-chatting, they are sending the message, and they are even making the bet, like who is winning, who is losing. They are even, having fun with that. So I really think football can make a better friendship also. I mean, one of the things, that can strengthen the friendship, especially, of course, for the women, I think, All right, so even me and my brother were talking about football this morning. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Today we talk about the football thing, FIFA World Cup, and to be a great player, we cannot be selfish, and also we need a strong determination in our life to be a better person and a good player. And of course, if we are a leader or working with a team, every time we need the teamwork and of course better connection with the team player. So I really like it. And as one of the speakers said, unity is also very important to win in life with a team. And yes, so make the connection with your team members. All right, so these are the message I learned from all of the speakers. Thank you so much, everybody. Enjoy the FIFA World Cup 2026. Back to you, DTM Lai.
Thank you, Swisin, for conducting such a wonderful table topic session, and we have wonderful speakers. And like a football game goes on, it's the spirit when they play the game, their spirit as competitor. When the game is matched, when the match has ended, they're still friends, human beings with each other, connecting throughout the game. Because we go on the stage to be a competitor. After the stage, we are friends. That's all about this. It's the spirit of the sport that we admire them to go throughout. And now we'd like to call out the timing report from Patricia. Oh, all qualified.
Yeah,
And
just simple. Yeah, thank you.
yeah, I will call Swissin for the grammarian and the R counter report. Swissin.
Yes. Thank you so much. And today, yeah, a lot of people were great speakers. I heard less filler words, and also I heard many people use word of the day, especially Duncan. He is the one who used the most. So thank you so much, Duncan. You really, how can I say, like adjusted yourself with word of the day in your speech. So well done. And yes, the beautiful languages I really like is, of course, Messi, master the framework, evaluate the situation, stay calm, simplify your message, inspire the audience. So this Messi thing is very good. Like we all know that in public speaking, simplicity is very powerful. So I really like how the speaker simplifying her message with these acronyms. And yeah, thank you so much. That's all my report. With that, back to you, Lai.
Thank you, Swissin. Janet, are you able to launch the poll for voting?
Yes.
Everyone, please cast your vote who is the best table topic speakers. And even like a news or published before, like Messi has been like there's a kid of course it's from the Spain club that it has been like never thought when he held that kid he will be one of his competitor during the finals today. And as the game goes off, he hugged the kid. I forgot the name as the Spain win. As the what he shows up as what throughout the competitive spirits of the sport from him. Now, a sport is always about team spirit. So does we in Toastmaster. We all have a team spirit working together throughout the term, throughout the year. Even after that, we are still friends and families. And we believe that our meeting session has done. Now we go through the appreciation session of our club meeting today. And Janet, if you're ready to share out. And before that, let's go take a group picture first. Everyone,
Yeah.
able to turn on your video camera first?
Can do this?
How to take?
Okay, let me take a picture. Look here, 1, 2, 3. Got it. Another picture, just wait a moment, another pose. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wonderful. Back to the line.
Alicia, are you at the Pizza Hut?
No, I'm at my new obsession at the moment. It's called El Jana charcoal chicken. It's Lebanese chicken. I am addicted to this. I've had it about 4 times in the last week.
I saw the Pepsi just I thought you at Pizza Hut. Okay, thank you for sharing. Janet, is it ready?
I need to add everyone voted.
Yeah.
Is Joyceless here?
Joyce is here, I think. No, Joyce is there.
Oh yeah, good.
Wait a moment.
Joyceless. Yay, we have more people joining us.
Casey just joined in as well.
Yeah. Oh wow. Maybe we can take another photo if they can on all their screen.
I believe.
If we have time, yeah. I think we can.
We do have still a lot of times.
Yes, today we are good with time. Okay, let me share something while waiting.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. And let's go to the appreciation session. And Pat has shared something in the chat box as well. No, Patricia has shared the virtual background.
Ready.
Janet, make it full screen.
Yes.
Okay, we go to the next one for the best. Who is the best table topic speaker for today?
Drum roll,
And drum roll,
please.
please.
Drum roll. So many. Wow.
Wow. Let's see who.
Patsy. Wow.
That's impossible. It's me. Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
On your
have
side.
to take
Good
a
luck.
photos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell your mom. Yeah.
She finally is sleeping. Yeah, because she's sleeping, so I'm in the hospital just getting her medication down. Everything right.
Later on,
She's
yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Let her know she's the greatest. She's GOAT. Greatest of all times.
Yeah. Thank you for the blessings.
Taken the photo?
Yeah.
I've
Is the photo taken?
I've taken.
All right.
Let's go over the role players.
Good. Congratulations, Patsy. And
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yep.
Pinning on my side. Swisin, Sean and Swisin.
Yes.
I think
David, Casey, Joyce's.
Yeah, I think
Sitting
Halina
on
has.
live? In that
Halina
picture, what are you
left
sitting
already.
on? Sitting here going, what the heck are you sitting on? What are you
Yeah,
sitting on
everyone.
live?
Me?
Yeah,
A
in
bear.
the picture.
Oh, a llama doll, which look like a toilet now.
Yeah, it does. That's what I was sitting there trying to work out.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, everyone get ready. We take the picture now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Done?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, well, some of them, they can't on the video.
Yeah. Say
Sri,
thank you.
do you still have more questions? We can ask Joyce's.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Before that, before you ask, let's maybe Janet can stop the recording. I will say thank you everyone as we concluded our club meeting for this week. Do remember to join us next week for the master class for a special invited speaker. And everyone for attending, like Casey, Joyce, David has left just now, and Nelson as well. Thank you for joining today. And the meeting is adjourned. And everyone, you can stay on to keep chit-chatting with us.